The Renaissance is the rebirth of the classical period of Greek and Roman history, literature, and moral philosophy. People were enlightened and became more knowledgeable about the mathematics, sciences, arts, literatures, and other areas of knowledge. During this time period was the Protestant Reformation, where Europeans moved farther away from the Catholic view of Christianity. We are going to be talking about the Pope's changing role before this time period, during this time period, and after this time period. Today on MARRE, Middle Age Renaissance Religion Education. Before the Renaissance, in the Dark Ages, when Europe was being invaded by different raiders, the Pope and the Catholic Church was their savior. When Western Europe did not have any running water, military protection, or any specific political leader, the Catholic Church provided them with protection, food, education, shelter, and health care through their missionaries and the connections they had with Rome. Because of this, the Pope ended up being their spiritual leader. The Pope was also the leader of the Catholic Church. So, through education, Europeans were taught Christianity and how to be Catholic. Europeans grew up surrounded by Catholicism. The Church and Christianity became their life. So, the Pope was not only their spiritual leader, but also their political leader. During the Renaissance, the Pope's power declined along with feudalism. Don't know what feudalism is? Fast fact! Here is an example of feudalism. Say you own many acres of land and allow 100 workers to live on that land and raise their family. You are the Lord, the master. Now, they have to somehow repay you for allowing them to live on your land. You have given them a privilege, and in return, they have to farm your land. But, from what they farm, they can only take just enough to eat. So, if they grow 10 pigeon plum trees, they get to keep one. The remaining 90% they give back to you, and you sell those plums to become rich. This, in addition to controlling your social status, is feudalism. Back to what I was saying. The Pope's power is declined during the Renaissance because the people's view went from their life being revolved around the church to being involved publicly, politically, and militarily. They became much more active in other aspects of life than just religion. But another reason why the Pope's power was declined was because King Henry VIII wanted to get a divorce and had to form another church to do that. So basically, a lot of people were pulling from the Catholic Church at once. Finally, after the Renaissance, because of the struggles between the Pope and the emperors, Italian towns were able to become independent of the papal authority, and the political rule fell in the hands of the prominent and wealthy families. Similarly, in Northern Europe, monarchies were forming or developing. In France, England, and Spain, the leaders were all very strong. They provided necessary resources and developed centralized governments. The Pope had lost his political power. Today, the Pope only rules the Vatican City in Rome, Italy. The remainder of Italy is a democratic republic. All of the other countries that were once ruled by the Pope now have their own form of government. This is Angelique Weiss signing off of MARRE, Middle Age Renaissance Religion Education. See you tomorrow, guys!